Haha, there I am. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Let me get my hellos in. Hello, Mimu. Hello, Nick. Hello, Mama Patat. Hello, Woozy Dice. It's so good to see all of you. It's so good to see you guys. Oh, Nick, yes, the caps filter is a little strict. Please respect the caps limit, but it's good to see you. I promise it's nothing personal. You're already starting something for me. Oh no. Nightbot is ruining your hype man vibe. Look, I am sorry if Nightbot is ruining your hype man vibe, but I am just trying to keep the caps to an acceptable amount. Happy Thursday. Thank you, Woozy. Happy Thursday to you too. Also, Mama Patat, it's good to see you here. I was not expecting to see you. It's glad to have you come check me out. I'm honored that a streamer of your caliber would come to check me out. You're loving the smile in my voice. I am smiling in my voice because I'm just happy to be here. I had exams today. I'm not in school anymore, but my work is paying for me to take some classes. And so I had to take an exam today. It was spooky, it was scary, it freaked me out, but I did it and I passed the exam. So that was the highlight of my day. Unfortunately, the low light of my day was the fact that I've been trying to do a thing where I work on one thing for the stream every week. At least improve something about the stream every week. And the first week, after my first week of streaming, it was like, okay, there was an audio error. I had to fix that. And after the second week, there was another audio error and also some aspect ratio issues that I had to fix those as well. Fixing the aspect ratio of the game. If you were here, I'm sorry about that. The aspect ratio of the game kept changing in the middle of gameplay, and found out that was not really supposed to happen. Glad to be here. Gotta run really quick, but I'll be back in a few. Thank you so much, Mama Patat. It's good to see you. So this week, there was actually yet another audio error that I wanted to fix, and also the aspect ratio issue. But then another thing I wanted to fix for this week was finally getting my second monitor working. You guys might already know I'm streaming from a gaming laptop. And because of that, it's hard to fit everything on a single screen. So I went and bought a second monitor. And after buying the second monitor, I'm like, cool, I can have a monitor for OBS or a monitor for the Twitch dashboard. This is great. But then I did not have the correct cable for the second monitor. So not having the correct cable for the second monitor, I said, okay, well, now I have to go buy the correct cable. And then, after buying the correct cable for the second monitor, I said, great, now it should work, right? Literally 10 minutes before stream, I plug in the monitor and my computer crashes. Just trying to plug in and turn on the monitor crashed my computer. So I'm gonna have to do more troubleshooting there. Any IT people watching? Yeah, Woozy, I know. Jesse's out here buying all these monitors. Hey, I bought one monitor. It was just one, okay? But yeah, I plugged it in and my computer crashed. So that's, I guess that gives me another thing to improve for next week. It's not going to be hard for me to think of things to improve when things like that are happening. But you know, that's how it is, and it's how it is with a lot of hobbies where when you're just starting out, every improvement you make is a big improvement. And definitely having a second monitor set up that doesn't crash my computer will be a big improvement. I just hope that is an improvement that I can do, you know? Do I have open USB-C ports? Yes. So what initially happened was the monitor plugs in via USB-C, but I come to find out that when it is plugged in via USB-C, it can only connect to integrated graphics. And you already know I was having issues with integrated and discrete graphics on this gaming laptop. And when it's connected to integrated graphics, it can't render OBS because my OBS instance is running on discrete graphics. And so I'd try to have OBS up on the second monitor, and then OBS would freeze and crash because, yeah, there's a mismatch there. So then, yeah, I buy a mini HDMI cable, and yeah, then my computer crashed. It's been a wild ride, and you know, it's okay though, because like I said, it's more things for me to improve, and that's how I want to look at it. I want to look at it positively as more things to improve rather than negatively as just everything going wrong. I mean, I know this is kind of a silly analogy, but in the world of fighting games, in the world of like Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, whatever your favorite fighting game is, you'll hear sometimes experienced players saying, I miss being a new player. I miss when I was new. Because when you are new, everything you learn is like a huge improvement. And once you're really good, then it becomes a lot harder to find those small improvements, right? So, yeah, they say like, I miss being new because everything you learn is just such a big step forward. And it doesn't become so difficult to learn things. Street Fighter, yeah, you know, I think I've talked to a couple of you guys about this, but I don't know if I've ever talked about it on stream. I am the typical fighting game player that like plays single player, plays with his friends, plays with his brother, but then like the second it comes to going online and hitting ranked, I get like so bad ranked anxiety and I just don't do it. And so I still play Street Fighter at like a super beginner level just because I've never really had the push to kind of push myself into the pool, metaphorically speaking. And I know that you know, eventually I'm gonna have to push myself into the pool. Eventually I'm gonna have to figure it out. And I've actually thought about streaming some ranked. Because that would be one way to do it, right? To stream some ranked. So, I think we've had enough yap time. How about we play? Oh, there's no game. Sorry, guys. There's no game today. We're not playing any game. Just kidding. Haha, we're playing a game. I still got the music going. Let's turn that music down. Here we are. I tricked you, Nick. I tricked you into thinking there wasn't a game today, but then there was a game. Haha. Yes, I'm a little jokester. We do a little trolling around here. So when we last left our heroes, we were in... Where were we? Oh, right. We were in this this kind of Wild West town over here. And I specifically remember, I did a little bit of off-stream grinding. Not a ton of off-stream grinding, but just a little. I got our Umbreon and Espeon up to level 31, I think. And I went and bought some more items as well. But I forgot one shadow capture. We tried to, last stream, we tried to go through all these guys and catch all the shadow Pokemon, but we actually forgot one. So we're going to get this guy right now. It was Liba. We're just going to hop right in and start battling. Briar505, welcome. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. We're playing some Pokemon Colosseum today. Perfume out here playing some Pokemon Colosseum. And I believe Rio is about to tell us that we have... I'm sorry, did I get her name wrong? It's Rui, not Rio. How... Jeez. Rui is going to tell us that there's a shadow Pokemon in sight, so we're going to take care of that real fast. First, we're going to taunt him, because I've played this guy before. I don't want no Confuse Rays, I don't want no Sleep Powders, I don't want none of that sauce. I'm not good enough for that. So yeah, we did a little bit of leveling off stream, and we got both Umbreon and Espeon to level 31. I've found that when I was playing through Platinum lately, I played through Platinum this year, actually. If I just did a little bit of level grinding at a time, then I never had to do a big, like, push of level grinding. I never had to just grind for hours and hours and hours on end, as long as I did a little bit of it after every session, you know? This is a fumery, not a saucery. Oh, man. See, you know, my first week of streaming, Woozy was trying to dethrone me as the king of dad jokes, and now Nick is also trying to dethrone me as the king of dad jokes. What's going on? I thought this was my thing. Oh, speaking of dad jokes, I didn't even tell you guys. Now you can use exclamation dad joke. Oh, not that. That is exclamation da joke. That's not the command. The command is exclamation point dad joke, and it will choose from one of many, many dad jokes. For instance, joke 222. I don't like that I have to brush my teeth every day. All my other bones are pretty low maintenance. They're unk jokes, you know? That's... Oh man, I should call them unk jokes. Cause yeah, I'm the uncle here. I'm the perfume unk. Another thing you can do is you can type dad joke followed by a number. I believe right now we have jokes 1 through 300. So let's hit up dad joke 99. And dad joke 99 will say, I switch the M and N keys on all the keyboards in the office. Some might say I'm a monster. Others would say I'm a nomster. So if you like, you can go even memorize your favorite dad jokes, you know? It's fine. I've memorized my favorite quotes in Woozy's stream, so you guys can do the same. Okay, how are we taking care of this Skiploom? Dad joke 67. I've been bored recently, so I decided to take up fencing, and the neighbors said they'll call the police unless I put it back. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's use reflect. Okay, I gotta focus up here. Let's give him the nibbles. Espeon, use reflect. Umbreon, give him the nibbles. He's gonna use Cotton Spore. That's gonna miss. Okay, it wouldn't be a big deal either way. Give him the nibbles. Okay, I think he should be in good range now. Let's start throwing some balls. Let's say hello, you beautiful creature. Would you mind getting in the ball? By the way, for those of you who weren't here last week, this Pokeball throwing animation is like the sickest thing in the whole game. Like, the way it spins, the way he chucks it, it's so cool. My wife got upset with me about my obsession with acting like a flamingo, and that's when I decided to put my foot down. I think that is actually on the list. So you're in luck. It might be in there somewhere. Oh no, we crit. We crit when we were not trying to. These animations and graphics aren't bad at all. You know, it's funny. I had someone in my chat last week who said, like, this game looks so weird, this game looks bad. And I'm like, well, it was a sequel to the Stadium games, and it looks better than those. So, you know, for 2002 or 2003, this is pretty good. Only thing is, yeah, we knocked out that Skiploom, and we were not actually trying to, so we gotta head out and head back in. The joys of being a Pokemon thief, a Pokemon snatcher, a Pokemon stealer. When it came out at first, people loved the graphics. See, I did too. I wanted to play this game, first off, because of the theme. I mean, the theme of this game is super cool. And second, it just looks good, you know? The Pokemon especially. The humans, okay, I'll admit, the humans in this game look a little weird. But I think the Pokemon in this game look great. I mean, they looked great in the Stadium games, and they look just as good here. And better than just as good here. They look better. Gotta steal them all? I think there was a trailer that said gotta free them all, which is pretty funny. You're freeing them by stealing them, of course. And you know, it's funny, the funny thing about this game is, you know, the bad guys in this game steal Pokemon, and we also steal Pokemon. But it's okay when we do it, because we're the protagonist. That's basically the justification. They steal Pokemon, we steal Pokemon, but we have the power of authorial bias. Yeah, we're gonna taunt him again. Gotta free them all sounds like a Pokemon vegan protest. You know, I'm pretty sure there was a PETA Pokemon protest that said something to that effect. It would not surprise me at all. And I know that many... there are a lot of actual animal rights activists out there who say that, like, PETA spends too much of its time on kind of trivial things like that instead of actually, you know, making sure animals are raised properly and you know, urging people not to buy factory farmed food or things like that. But it's like those, you know, those are issues that you can reasonably convince people to join your side on. It's a little harder to convince people to join your side when you're like, Pokemon bad. It's a little silly, you know. Wild Poliwag in the chat. By the way, we also have Pokemon community game here for all of you Pokecatchers. Feel free to catch some Pokemon while you're here. You'll get Pokédollars as long as you are, as long as you're in chat, and you can buy some Pokeballs and catch some Pokemans and have a good time. All right, I'm giving you the nibbles. Give him the nibbles. We're gonna do the same thing as last time. We're going to return, and we're gonna use Secret Power and hope that we don't get a crit this time. Alright. Alright. Oh, the taunt wore off. He's gonna make me sleepy. People make fun of PETA because Pokemon isn't that deep. If they talked about actual issues like cow farms, you'd hear them out more. No, I get you, I get you. There's actually an instance I know of, because it was close to home for me, was PETA asked one of the cities around here to rename a street. The street is called Chicken Dinner Road, and PETA asked them to rename the street. And it's like, that's a very small hill to die on, you know. And the street got its name actually from a real story about I forget all the details. Something about the old mayor of the town. Someone cooked him a chicken dinner in return for doing something. Someone's gonna have to look up the lore on that for me. Check the lore on Chicken Dinner Road. But needless to say, PETA asked them to rename the street, and it was like, why? Okay, we are getting real bad luck here. Can we confuse you? And, oh no, he's gonna do it again. Okay, Umbreon's already asleep. Umbreon, please. Please be a good boy. Alright, we can give him a little bit of status. Just a little bit of status. And please do not kill with this confusion. Please do not kill. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Only thing is, now he might die to his own Shadow Rush. So we just have to hope that he does not use Shadow Rush. You know what we can do, though? Our Noctowl has Hypnosis, right? Yes, it does. Our Noctowl has Hypnosis. Let's get that bad boy in here. Whoppa! Get in the ball. Please, Skiploom, if you get in the ball, I will give you head pats. I'll give you a hug. He wasn't convinced. He was not convinced. Okay, that's fine. Just don't use Shadow Rush, because if you use Shadow Rush, I'll be sad. Oh no, is it going to hurt itself? Okay, it did not hurt itself. I probably shouldn't have used Confuse Ray in the first place, but I did. Okay, we don't want to attack it, so let's just use like a... Oh wait, no, hold on. We want to throw a ball. Let's throw another ball. And let's use Hypnosis. This Skiploom has taken us way too many tries. Come on. Okay, you are a stubborn little guy, aren't you? Okay, didn't hit himself. No problem, we can take the Mega Drain like it's nothing. And now go to sleep. Go to sleep. Alright, he's gonna take a little nap. It even shows the animation of his eyes being closed. That's cute. Alright, our Reflect wore off, so might as well put it up again. And throw a ball. If you're wondering why I'm not tossing 2 Pokeballs at a time, you can actually only toss 1 at a time. You cannot throw 2 Pokeballs in a single turn, and we figured that out last time. Alright, buddy. Get in the ball. You beautiful, wonderful creature, get in the ball. Yeah! Finally! Dude, that took forever. Skiploom's one of the more adorable Pokemon. It is. Jumpluff, I had a Jumpluff card when I was a kid. It's one of those cards that you actually remember. Because, you know, you don't remember every single Pokemon card you've ever had, but you remember the ones that were special in some way, and that one was definitely special. It was just a really cool Jumpluff card. What else do I say? Alright, I actually don't know where we go from here. I'm guessing it's across this bridge. Let's see. Hello, sir. Are you an essential NPC character? That's scary. Take a look down there. It feels like it's going to suck you right in. This crevice runs deep under the ground. You can't even see the bottom from here. You see pyrites in old mining town. Very interesting. That's quite a bit of lore we got there. This place is a mining town. I think we already knew that. Anything over here? Oh, you look like a big fella. Anything? Okay, let's talk to this gentleman. I choked. I let victory slip from my grasp at the last knockout challenge. And it's not just once either. It was the time before and the time before that too. If I wasn't a guy, I could cry. Oh, poor guy. It's okay to cry. I know what to do. I'll go ask Pyrite's mother. I'll ask her when I'll finally win that challenge. Oh, is that the fortune teller lady? One of my first Pokemon was an Eevee, and the only reason I remember it is because my friend really wanted it, but I got an Eevee first. Was it an Eevee card or like an Eevee toy? I can't remember what my first Pokemon card was. I mean, I had a lot of them, that's for sure. And I was absolutely one of those kids who did not know how to play the game, but just had the cards. I didn't get here in time to make the registration. I've heard rumors that if you win the challenge, you get an awesome Pokemon like Kale did. Oh sheesh, what am I saying? You have to keep that a secret. Pretend you never heard me, okay? Okay, I guess I'll keep it a secret. Wasn't Kale that guy who was hanging around the town's entrance? We should ask him, he might know something. Ah, I guess that's a hint. Welcome to Pokémon Colosseum, would you like to register? Oh, we actually... Please take part in the next challenge. Alright, so we have to go back to the front of the town. Mistakes, good to see you. Is that a Cindy emote? Oh my gosh, that is a Cindy emote. That emote is so funny looking. That's a... I'm honored that you're calling me a goat, Mistakes. I feel more like a sheep than a goat, but... I think it was that one Pokemon game that was kind of like a Game Boy but colored. Oh, like the Pokemon minis? Those were cool. Hey, Woozy, Nick, Mistakes, you're all seeing it. Hey, this is, you know, honestly, this is what I've kind of always wanted out of streaming, is just for all my cool friends to meet all my other cool friends. Like, I want Woozy, well, Woozy and Mistakes already know each other, but like, I want Woozy to meet Nick, and I want you guys to meet, like like Avery's been here before, and like I want you all to meet her because she's cool, and I want you guys to meet. I want all my cool friends to meet all my other cool friends, and have like a cool friend jamboree, and we'll just we'll have a little soiree up in here, Cool friend number 22. What is that? Why is Jan cool friend number 22? Who are the number 1 through 21? Okay, where's the guy we're looking for? Mistakes, you thought you were at least 20? I'm so sorry. I don't know who's on Nick's list. What's that? You're wanting to know if I have a weird Pokemon? If you want to know that much, you may as well see it with your own eyes. Aha! We're gonna fight. The Pokemon Mini is so good, I picked it up because Retro Achievements called it out. I ended up getting hooked on the Pokemon puzzle games. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, is Pokemon Mini on Retro Achievements? Because if so, that's really funny. That would be like having Retro Achievements for a Tamagotchi, it feels like. It's like Retro Achievements for feeding your Tamagotchi 3 days in a row. Okay, he has a Furret. Oh man, if you guys have the Furret Walkie emotes, I want to see the Furret Walkie emotes in chat. What should we do? Let's use Reflect. And let's give Ralts a nibble. Says the old man / infant. Nick and Mistakes, I know you guys are like bros, but it's so funny seeing you guys just like roast each other. Sadistic, it's so good to see you. You finally found a workaround for the Twitch nonsense. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, Sadistic was having some trouble even being able to watch streams. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're able to hang out with us for a bit. I'm sorry, Mistakes! !Help is not a command. Oh, I need to fix that with Nightbot. Nightbot and StreamerBot are both showing the commands. But yes, there are some of the commands you can do. About Me, Coin Flip, Ephesians 2:19, not Ephesians 2:19, Fist Bump, Coin Flip, Head Pat Hug, and Roll a Dice, Lurk and Unlurk. And now I should add Dad Joke in there, because, as you guys know, we have Dad Jokes now. I was sitting in traffic the other day, which is probably why I got run over. I forgot I added that one. I don't remember every single one, so sometimes they surprise me. It's like, oh yeah, I put that in there. Oh, Mistakes, are you still at work? I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Good luck. Good luck getting out. I got myself with my own dad joke. That's what I do. I laugh at my own jokes. There's one joke in there that's like really long, actually. Dad. Yeah, there is an error message in there for if you type in an index number that is not a valid index number, as it says. It has to be my favorite. Thank you so much, cool friend 89. Nick, I'm sorry. I don't think the program recognizes that. Okay, we got a fighting type on the field. Let's confuse him. And my new Thesaurus is terrible, and not only that, but it's also terrible. There's actually a couple. I took out a couple as I was going through the list and adding them all in one by one. There's a couple that I took out just for being a bit too edgy, but then there's also some that I took out just because they're basically repeats of other jokes. And one that I did take out was one that said, "Someone stole my thesaurus. I feel bad, and I hope bad things happen to you, you bad person." But yeah, that one got removed just for being too similar to the other thesaurus jokes. This poor kid is gonna have shaken baby syndrome for how you're laughing. Oh no, Nick, please no. I do not want you giving anyone shaken baby syndrome. Okay, Furret used Helping Hand with no partner. I used Reflect with already a Reflect up. Alright. We are going to... Yeah, we are going to switch. Wait, actually, which one do I want to switch into Noctowl? I think... Actually, no, I know what we're going to do. We're gonna throw a ball. And then we're gonna switch into Noctowl. This is your favorite dad joke now? Which one was that? I can't actually see which message you were replying to. Is it the one about the thesaurus? I'm using a super teeny tiny window for chat right now. So the thesaurus one? Okay, yeah. That is one thing I wish I had a second monitor right now, because I have chat in like a super teeny tiny window right now. I can try to make it a little bigger. But yeah, I can't even see the... I know most streamers have the thing where they can hover over a user and quickly do the quick timeout or quick ban. But I can't even do that. I can't. I could right-click on your name and give you a timeout or ban, I think. Yeah, I can. I'm not going to ban any of you. Don't worry. You thought the thesaurus was a dinosaur? Hey, it's my favorite dinosaur, the thesaurus. I think that might be a joke I've even heard before. Like, what kind of dinosaur helps you learn words? The thesaurus. Okay, I've been so distracted. We're gonna put him to sleep. You need coffee? Everyone's been talking about coffee today, and you know what? Me too. It's not as quick, but if your mobile phone is available, you could time out and ban using slash commands. Okay, that's good to know. I have been using my phone as a monitor. Oh wait, did he just kill our Noctowl? Dang, I was not even paying attention. Shoot, that was unfortunate. Yeah, this is me paying attention to too many things at once. I didn't even realize our Noctowl was dead. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I have been using my phone as just a little monitor, and it works all right. But, and if I really have to, you know, if I get a hate raid or something, God forbid, I can put the chat into slow mode. I can ban people if I need to. It'll just take me a second. But yeah, we've all been talking about coffee today, and I've also been talking about coffee, because for those of you who were in Mimu's stream earlier, I was like, oh, hey, Mimu, what coffee should I get? And we were talking about it. And I was like, oh, I have a full punch card to a place called Java, and they have their autumn drinks right now. And I told her, like, I told her the menu, and I was like, which one should I get? Yeah, all of them. Hi, Mimu. It's good to see you. Good to see you in chat. So I ended up getting a honey and spice latte, and it was really, really good. But it had probably more caffeine in it than I was bargaining for. It had more caffeine than I was expecting. And I got the jitters super bad. Like, I got pretty bad jitters. Double doubles are your Roman Empire. Do you think about double doubles all the time? Oh, wait, hold on. I think I missed a comment. Move to my laptop. Time to see if this will work or if it will desync harder than my computer work to do the 200 calculation hand I played in Balatro. Okay, we finally got the guy, as I was distracted by chatting about coffee. But yeah, I got a spiced honey latte, and it was so good, but it also had so much caffeine in it that I got the jitters really bad, and my stomach felt horrible. And I was like, okay, I like have to get a snack. So on my way home, I stopped at Sonic Burger, got a snack. And thankfully now I feel better, but you sit by your window and sigh longingly out the window for double doubles. Double doubles from In-N-Out, is that what you're talking about? I do love those. That lying mirror bee. He came up with that fancy, tough-sounding name, Shadow Pokemon, but it was no big deal. You guys be careful too. Don't be played for a sucker. That's all they'll give you if you win at the Colosseum. Shadow Pokemon, that's what it's called? A Shadow Pokemon. That Pokemon with the black aura. Oh, cutscene? What's happening? Is it just showing us where to go next? Ah! Ooh, there's an evil guy. He has long white hair. It's wild how caffeine-filled some coffees are. So you might have missed it, Nick, but they have another coffee there that is called the Keith Richards. And what the Keith Richards is Mexican hot chocolate with 4 shots of espresso. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 shots. And I've thought about ordering it, but also I might die if I ordered it. It's pretty intense, right? But thankfully they do have a mocha that is not, you know, instant death. They have a mocha that's really delicious and will not kill you. I trust things are going according to plan, Mirror B. By the way, if you don't know, Mirror B is like maybe the best Pokemon villain ever because of his afro. Like, which other Pokemon villain has that good of a hairdo? And also the other guy with the long white hair, he's got a sweet hairdo too. Oh yes, indeed, Master Nascor. Our plan is coming along in a lovely, peachy keen way. We have already broken Duking's spirit. We can do as we please at the Colosseum without his meddling. We've been giving away Shadow Pokemon on the sly to challenge winners for gathering data. Good. The others also appear to be doing their parts implement to our plan. All we need is an evil laugh. We need a mwahahaha. Mirror B has me jealous of a few polygons. I wish I had as many polygons as him too. Our Shadow Pokemon plan is falling into place quickly. The final phase is not far off. Oh, I think I missed a text box there. I accidentally mashed buttons. Can I go back? I cannot go back. I accidentally mashed buttons, but I'm pretty sure he was just saying, all according to plan. You played another hand, so you got a minute to talk while my computer does the calculation. I've heard that's a really good thing about Balatro, actually, is that like you can play a hand and then go do something else, and then go play another hand and then do something else. I've heard that's one of the things people really appreciate about the game. Maybe I'll stream it someday. If if the power of bribery is involved, I'll stream almost anything. Save your dancing until our plan succeeds. I'm off. Oh, he doesn't want to save his dancing. He wants to get his dance on right now. I shall make my return to the cave where my darling Pokemon await my return. Let the music play. Bribery, you say. You're playing the Cryptid mod, which means getting like E250 every round and playing the whole deck. That sounds fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. I will confess, I know basically nothing about Velatro. I've watched it a couple times, but yeah, I've never actually played it. I get the basic idea behind it, and I've seen people play it. But if you might have to explain to me what the E250 is, because it sounds cool. You're into the voice acting? Nick, I'm glad, because we actually talked during our last stream, like, should I... Oh, 10 to the power of 250. That's a lot. That's a big number. We talked during the last stream, like, should I try to read along with this game? Should I try to voice act? Should I just read along in like my regular voice? I decided I'm just going to read along in my regular voice. I don't want to give every character different voices. You don't want to hear me try to do girl voices. You don't want to hear me like try to do old man voices. But then also, you know, just reading along with the text gives me something to talk about, gives me something to say, gives us something to chat about, you know? It's more than Google squared by a lot. I mean, a Google is 10 to the 100? Or no, 10 to the... I don't know. But yeah, it sounds like a lot. Oh, wait, a Google is 10 to the 100. Okay, yeah. So then a Google squared is 10 to the 102? Something like that? Or 10 to the 100 10 to the 200? I don't know. Don't tell me what I do and don't want. If you do want to hear me do girl voices and old man voices. Okay, yeah, so a Google squared would be 10 to the 200. Yeah, that makes sense. It's been so long since I've had to remember those like basic arithmetic rules. I have to remember calculus pretty regularly, but not algebra so much. All right, it looks like the Colosseum has a secret. Come on, Fragrance Man, do math. You know, I will have to, for the next 10 minutes would be lovely. Oh no. I will have to actually get a scale at some point, because once I start making more complicated perfume recipes, it is kind of like, okay, you want 10 parts this to 25 parts this, and oftentimes you're measuring those in milliliters or milligrams. So I am going to have to get a scale. That's actually one of my next purchases, probably, as far as perfume making goes. You can measure things in drops, but drops is naturally kind of imprecise. You know, you have a dropper, and it's not always the same drop every single time, right? And that's kind of honestly what I have done in the past. You know, using the dropper, which is fine, but you know, I want to upgrade. I guess there's no choice but to take part in a battle challenge there. Oh, we're gonna do it. We're finally... So last stream we did find another Colosseum, but they did not allow us to get in. So it looks like this is the first Colosseum that we're actually allowed to go inside and fight. But I think before we do that, do we need to heal? Yes, we do need to heal, because our Noctowl fainted. Sorry, buddy, I was not paying attention when you died. Oh, that must feel awful for him. Like, oh, hey, buddy, sorry, you were badly hurt and I didn't even notice. I'm not a very good trainer, I'm sorry, please forgive me. This hotel does cost money, but thankfully all the trainers are giving us plenty of money. And you can actually refight trainers as much as you want in this game, so you don't really have to worry about money. The neglect, yes. How much money do we have? We have about 10k, okay. All right, the loading times are getting me. All right, let's go back there. Oh, we're getting stopped. Who is it? Who is this guy? Someone, there's trouble, help me. I thought that guy was a zombie for a second, but he was just running in a weird way. Is he just gonna sit there having a seizure on the floor? What's happening? What if we just run away? Okay, I'm not gonna run away. But I thought about it. Always remember what I could have done. Oh no, there's more people dead in here. There's a power supply. What's happening over here? It appears to be a power supply. Okay, okay. Can I do anything? Jesse, safe. I'm trying. I'm trying to see what I can do. Can I even interact with him? The chief's inside. Silva came and... Okay, is that all he's gonna say? You see how people are just hovering there and not actually laying down? Actually, I'd say that's pretty convincingly laying down. I don't think he's hovering too... Okay, okay. I tried to interact with him and it seemed like I couldn't interact, but now I can interact with him. They also give you a handy abort button if the lag is too much or if you infinite things. So when you have a hand that is worth 10 to the 200 points, is it like actually like your computer is taking so long to do the calculation just because the numbers are that big? That's kind of funny. Yes. Oh man, that's crazy. It's like one of those programs where you write a program that just makes the computer count to like 10,000 or something. And you just see how long it takes the computer, and it takes the computer like, I don't know, half a second to count to 10,000. Probably even less than that, actually. But it's doing that, but with but with 150,000 calculations. Exactly, exactly. Silva's gone too far this time. He ripped out and ripped off one of the gears. The Colosseum's going to be without power. Chief, are you all right? Yeah, the only thing bruised is my pride. But that is a but moment. It was only Silva, so I wasn't expecting any trouble. But isn't Silva Doking's trusted lieutenant? What's his motive for doing this? I read what's his, and my brain immediately autofilled what's his favorite color. What's his motive, not what's his favorite color. That's what I want to know. He was ranting about how the Colosseum can just shut down or something. Sorry to worry you, younglings. Thanks, I'll be fine now. But I need to ask for a favor. Will you hear me out? No, I don't want to be the protagonist. Okay, fine, I'm the protagonist. If the Colosseum loses power, the whole town suffers. I need you to find that gear Silva ran off with. I'm counting on you, younglings. Okay, I guess we gotta go find a gear. I'm going to take a real quick hydration break because I don't have a hydrate redeem right now. I actually can't even do any redeems since I'm not affiliate yet. But I have to remind myself to hydrate the old-fashioned way. So everyone, if you got a water bottle next to you, take a second to hydrate. Ah, wonderful, wonderful water. Drinking that old splashy. Drinking that liquid clear. Have you guys seen that tweet that's like, how come water doesn't have a cool nickname like other drinks do? And that's how I feel. How come water doesn't have a cool nickname? How come I can't say, I'm drinking the old splashy? Oh, hey, he got up. Silva, he must have been driven to desperation. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I kind of forgot who Silva was. He was not the sheriff's lieutenant. He was Duking's lieutenant, but I forget exactly what his role was before he did this just now. You have a black hole caused by the innumerable amounts of math going on. Old Splashy sounds like old-fashioned Blaha Blast. That's a good idea. We should call... Enjoy your BRB, Sadistic. Enjoy your noms. Get the foods. We have a terrible problem. The Colosseum doors suddenly stopped working. They won't open. Oh, I don't know what to do. We can't hold battles this way. Oh, right. So the guy ran off with the gear, and we have to go find the gear. Right. Right. So where do we find that dude? Let's see. Hello, have you seen a Silva man? Okay. He's just telling us, yeah, the power's out. This is a mining town. They should be used to not having electricity, right? Why is it a big deal that their windmill goes out and their power goes out? You all are, like, mining for coal, right? Okay, did they tell us where to find him? Let's see if they... Where do I find this guy? The Colosseum loses power. Okay. We know that. Do you know where he is? Duking and Silva had a falling out. No, that can't be right. Silva would never betray Duking. There's big trouble. Okay, yeah. Okay, they're not giving us any advice. What about you? Okay, no, nothing there. No, I'm actually not looking for a battle right now. Do you have any information? Do you have any information? Do you have any information? Do you? Oh, you're the girl who. Yeah, this was the girl who made fun of us for like fighting a girl, and it's like, sorry, I don't discriminate. Calda. Okay, we're not looking for Calda. We're looking for Silva. Is he around here in the shop? Oh, yeah. That guy asks us if we want potions, and he's like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to give you potions. And we're like, then why'd you talk about it? Oh, you know what? I think I know where he is. Hold on, let me just... Let me just talk to these guys real quick, just to be sure. Silva cut the power to the Colosseum. Okay, so this guy, okay, I remember now. So this guy duking, he's running a like a battle tent. And can I still get behind here? There's like a hidden switch or something, right? Yeah. But we can't really do anything back here. I think these kids just didn't really want to talk to us. You startled me again. I wish you didn't do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm starting to remember. This is the problem with me not playing the game for a week, is I forget things. But I'm starting to remember now, and I'm pretty sure he will be in the sheriff's office. If he's not there, then I'm really confused, but I believe he might be in here. Wes found one jail key. Wes obtained the jail key. Okay, good. By the way, the character's default name is Wes. We just didn't feel like coming up with a more creative name. Even if you begged us, we're still not going to leave here. Okay. Can I talk to you? I can't really talk to you. Okay, the door is locked. We're going to use the jail key. Did that do anything? Did that give us anything? Are we just, can we talk to you from here? No? Nothing? Goose egg? Hello, sir. I'm mashing the A button trying to talk to you. Okay, I can use the jail key here too. Okay, now can I talk to you? Wow, thanks. You're letting us loose? Hey, I don't know or care who you are, but thanks. See ya. Okay, I'm guessing we needed to do that. A TM46. Okay, I was actually hoping that would be the gear thing we're looking for. What about these guys? Even if you begged us, we're still not going to leave here. Okay, so I can't open that door. You'll have to promise. Don't tell Mirror B that we're hiding out here, okay? Okay, I won't, I guess. Was picking up the jail key just for the TM? If so, that's a little bit lame, but also understandable, I guess. Is there a Jesse's Fumery Discord? Discord will happen if there's enough demand for it. That's kind of where I am right now. I probably will make one eventually, but right now I don't think there's very high demand for it. I mean, the last couple streams I've been hanging out at, between 2 and 5 viewers, which is fine. I'm not mad about my viewer count, but I saw Silva run. Oh, okay. He says he saw Silva run out of town. So that probably means we have to go somewhere else. So I spent this whole time looking around and he's somewhere else. Well, I guess we gotta run off and go somewhere else. Speaking of 2 to 5, you are simply looking on the dashing side of that scale. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, Nick, but I appreciate the comment. I'm not sure what you mean by speaking of 2 to 5. Splat! Oh, it's so good to see you. Good to see you, Splat. I would give you a shout out, but I know you're not really streaming yet. I don't know how public that is. I don't want to be. Oops, sorry if I wasn't. Sorry if I wasn't supposed to tell people that you're thinking about streaming. What's this place look like? Okay. But yeah, if you guys don't know, Splat has been thinking about getting into streaming, and I'm super excited to watch her do her thing. Hope you don't mind me saying that, Splat. I hope I'm not ruining the surprise. Still working on the mechanics of it. Hey, I was doing that for a long time too. You don't know this, but I told people I was going to stream like months before I was actually able to. Like between me telling people I was interested in giving it a try and then actually doing it, it was a few months. And part of that was because I had family living with me for a while, so I wasn't reasonably able to stream while I had family living with me. It didn't quite work out. The house was really noisy. But because of that, people were like, really, really like, come on, Jesse, when's it gonna happen? And I'm like, it'll happen eventually, I promise. If Woozy is still here, I have to blame him because he was also doing that. Woozy was like, come on, Jesse, when you gonna stream? And I'm like, I promise, I'm trying. Yeah, Woozy knows. Woozy knows. Do you think maybe using Shadow Pokemon here won't be a good idea? I think you should use some ordinary Pokemon for this challenge. Oh, well, that's not nice. Because I only have 2 non-Shadow Pokemon, and I don't think I can purify these guys yet. Hey, Jesse, Mimu, I'm streaming right now. I'm gonna stream today. I'm gonna stream Thursday, October 23rd at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. That's when I'm gonna stream. And it just so happens that 6 p.m. Mountain Time was about an hour ago. So that's when I'm gonna stream. Oh, thank you, Mimu. I'm so glad for your support. So thankful to have your support, Mimu. So thankful to have Woozy's positive peer pressure. Oh no. Oh no, is this going to be a running joke now? Are you guys going to keep saying, Jesse, when's your first stream? You'll believe it when you see it? Oh my goodness. Okay, I am kind of at a loss right now. Oh, hold on. Is that what we're looking for? Can I talk to this guy? Oh hey, it's you, just the guy I wanted to see. I had the urge to have another Pokemon battle with you. It's driving me wonky. So come on, let's battle. I'm not losing this time. Okay, we'll fight you. You stream, Jesse? I've got to check it out. No, yeah, yes. I mean, no, I don't stream. There's no way I stream. I've never streamed in my entire life. Nick, yes, I do stream. My streams happen Thursdays at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and this Thursday I'm going to be streaming at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Although do be mindful that daylight savings time is coming soon, so once we hit DST, the streams will be happening at a slightly different time, but it'll still be 6 p.m. Mountain Time for the foreseeable future, because that is after I get home from work. We're all a wonderful level of unhinged. You can only watch if you're in the mountains. I don't know why that got me. I don't know why that got me. Okay, this Lanoon's trying to hit us with a super effective move. That's not very nice. Oh, I just hit my microphone. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. I hope that wasn't too loud. It's pretty cold up here with my buddy Sasquatch. Yeah, you guys don't know. Maya's actually an abominable snowman. That's why, Maya's has that fluffy white fur. She's actually an abominable snowman. That's why. That's why she lives with me. Okay, not using a super effective move this time. But still beating up our Espeon. Poor Espeon, come on. Don't be so mean. Don't be so mean to our Espeon. You know what? Because of that, I'm going to give you the nibbles. Yeah, get nibbled, loser. Long-distance cousins removed 5 times from the Yeti? Wait, Nick, you guys are related? Does that mean you're related to Maya too? Because I just said Maya's an abominable snowman. Anyone knows the Yeti. Aw, man. Okay, anything in here? Any of you have dialogue that I need to listen to, or do you have dialogue, sir? Do you have dialogue, madam? Aren't you and your Pokemon strong? Watching you bedazzled me. Why, if I were 10 years younger, I'd grab hold and wouldn't leave your side. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Please don't say that. I'm like 10 years old. Oh, by the way, there's a really funny thing you can do in this game in particular. So this girl, Rui, she follows you for the whole game, If you just walks slowly towards her. She like backs up. And I don't know why, but it just looks so funny to me. Like you threateningly walking towards her as she walks back. Like you're cornering her. Like you're walking along having a good time and she's like, when are you going to get rid of that stupid blue jacket of yours? And then you turn around, you're like, what did you say to me? I promise that's not actually what I'm doing, but I gotta make a perfume called Yeti, Abominable Snowman, and Sasquatch. So actually, a streamer friend gave me an idea. It was Cupcake Dex. If you guys don't know Cupcake Dex, she's super cool, super wholesome. But she told me that I should make perfumes that are like fire, water, and grass. And that way people can come to my booth and choose their starter. And I think that is such a cool idea. I unironically, I was like, Cupcake Dex, that is such a good idea. I might actually do that. I will like give you credit if you need credit for the idea. I would just have to think about what exactly, like in theory, fire, water, grass fragrances make a lot of sense. I would just have to think about what exactly the ingredients would be. For those who don't know, my previous geeky perfume adventure was called the Supervillain Collection, and it was a series of perfumes based on supervillains. And while I was making it, I wanted to have a mix of male and female fragrances, and it was kind of difficult to find female supervillains. But I ended up I made 5, and they were based on Darth Vader. The Darth Vader was kind of a musky scent with some dark tones to it, like the dark side of the Force. There was one based on Ursula, and the Ursula one was very oceanic, also very royal, because she's like the queen of the ocean. In fact, that was what I called it. I called it Queen of the Ocean, based on Ursula. There was one based on... Oh, what was the third one based on? The third one was based on Green Goblin, and the Green Goblin one was very green. I guess you could say that's, the grass part of fire, water, and grass. Then there was one based on Harley Quinn, and the Harley Quinn one was actually the most popular. Of all the ones I made, people liked the Harley Quinn fragrance the most. The Harley Quinn fragrance was a whiskey and apple fragrance, and people really liked that one. And then the final one was based on Blue, or Gary, from Pokemon. And that one was kind of Sauvage-based. If you're not a perfume geek, you might not know about Sauvage, but Sauvage is this super bold, sassy fragrance. And Blue is very sassy, so that's what I did for him. So I had my 5 supervillain fragrances, and they were a lot of fun, and people really seemed to like them. I'm going to have to catch up with chat. Hold on. Splat's cat is sitting on the desk, but she keeps refreshing the page, making muffins on the keyboard. Oh man, you know about those fake laptops that people make for their cats? I think those are so funny. Hashtag abominable minimal. I was going to say the alphabet, but you've just about made me drop my water. Nick, Splat, I'm glad you two are getting along. Oh, dad joke number 282. Science fact, alligators can live up to 100 years. This is why there is an increased chance that they will see you later. Haha. Sadistic, welcome back. Glad you got some dinner. Dino, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Adam, it's so good to see you too. Welcome in. Glad you're taking notes. Hope you're having a good Thursday. You too, Ariel. What does Sadistic have? Garlic butter fries with fajita seasoning added and chicken tenders. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds good. You just realized the PNG tuber is a perfume bottle? It is! I'm a perfume! I did have someone ask if I was a bar of soap, and that confused me a little bit. I was like, it's related, I guess, but I'm not sure if I look like a bar of soap. Yeah, Sadistic, your dinner sounds awesome. Okay, I'm actually kind of stuck here. So we're looking for the gear that was stolen from Pokemon Colosseum, and we've been looking around. There is a gear here, but it says it appears to be junk. So I guess this isn't the gear that we're looking for. Um, Not the droid we're looking for. But I haven't seen any other gears lying around. Here, I'm just kind of mashing the A button and walking up to things and mashing the A button to see. Jesse must be the best smelling Twitch streamer ever. You know, it's funny. I actually today I was at work and I have a little itty bitty aromatherapy drawer at work. And in there I have a couple of perfumes, I have a couple of scented lotions. And I just realized today, like, I haven't actually opened my aromatherapy drawer in like forever. So I opened it and I put on a little bit of what was it? It was the noir fragrance from Bath and Body Works. You know, Bath and Body Works fragrances aren't super fancy, but they're not bad either. They're decent. They'll absolutely do the job if all you want is something that smells nice. Like it's not, you know, it's not fancy, but it doesn't need to be. A gear? Why would I need something like that? Please leave. Oh, geez, you're so mean. Have you lost something? I have the same problem. I often have to search for my glasses. But I pity you. How could you be so forgetful at your... Hey! That's not nice. Yeah, so I realized I haven't used my aromatherapy drawer in a while. I put on a little bit of the noir fragrance from Bath and Body Works. And I was just like, yeah, this is so nice. Why don't I do this anymore? It just suddenly realized I haven't actually worn perfume in a little while. And it was really, really nice. Okay, you know what I might actually do? Hold on, let's check. Okay, the door's locked. We're running around mashing the A button, seeing if there's things we can interact with. Is there a gear over here? Hello, have you seen a gear? Is there a gear around here? Not like I actually had my fortune read or anything. Wait, are we supposed to go to the fortune teller lady? Is that what we're supposed to do? I thought that was just for like getting hints, but maybe we are actually supposed to go to her. But then again, if she is just for giving hints, then we're kind of needing that too. I feel a little bit stupid for needing a hint at this stage, but you know what? It's fine. But maybe maybe this is actually where we're supposed to go, like story-wise. Eucalyptus mint aromatherapy line from Bath and Body Works is your kryptonite. Ooh, eucalyptus is nice. It's a very strong scent, but if you have to be careful with it because you know it can overpower everything. But it's also very good. You seek what is missing before you enter the Colosseum, yes? Or have you sought me to have your fortune read? No, technically? Good, that's the spirit. I'll leave you to your own devices to find out what you seek. Okay, no, that's actually... Okay. You seek what is missing. Yes, I'll take the fortune reading, I guess? I'm busy with this customer, as you can see. This time you must find what you seek yourself. Well, that's no help. I thought you were supposed to give hints. Wah! Why are you so mean, lady? Why are you so mean to me? Okay, I think, honestly, not until you pay enough. I think, honestly, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go to the BRB screen for a little bit and just look up where we are supposed to find that gear. Because I don't want to keep you guys waiting forever while I just run around aimlessly. So let's take a little break. Go ahead and take this time to stretch, stand up, hydrate, use the restroom, whatever y'all need to do. And quick to game facts. Yes, that's what we're doing. You know, I used to be too proud to look up hints, and now it's like I'm too old. I cannot afford to not look up hints. Life's too short to get stuck in video games forever, you know? So we're gonna leave this music running because it's some good music. But I will be right back, fellas. Enjoy your break. Welcome back. I gotta catch up on chat already. I'm old enough for game facts. You know, that is accurate. I'm old enough for game facts. I'm practically dust. Oh, geez. Oh my gosh, Mimu saying you have to check out his first stream, and then Splat saying, when is that? No, I did have a like about me slideshow for my first stream just because I thought it was fun. So there were, if you want some Jesse fun facts, check out the VOD for the first stream. It is currently on YouTube, the YouTube channel Jesse's Fumery VODs, which maybe I should share in chat. Maybe I should actually put it below the stream is what I should do. So you guys can watch VODs if you really want to catch up on Pokemon Colosseum, also want to catch up on me playing Mega Man. Oh no, is Splat planning a trip to the mountains to see me? You don't need to climb a mountain to see me, okay? You can just ping me on Discord or something. Service in the mountains is always shoddy. You know, it's actually not inaccurate. It's not untrue. Yeah, I did actually send the VOD to Nick because he specifically, I think you specifically wanted to see it, Nick, so I did send it to you. Okay, so I found a pretty detailed Pokemon Colosseum walkthrough. In fact, it is so detailed that I had to scroll way, way, way down to find what we're looking for. But that's fine. You know, I'd rather it be too detailed than too not detailed. The gear is at the construction lot. You lived in Colorado for years in shoddy internet mountain life. Yeah, that's kind of where I was too. Thankfully, it's better now. I mean, yeah, the internet around here is not nearly as bad as it used to be. And I'm also on a wired connection now. You want to see what's up with my first stream next year? Oh no. You can't wait for the first stream. Do I need to make that a command that's like the command is like exclamation when is Jesse's first stream or something? I can't wait for my first stream. It's going to be so exciting, guys. Okay, so the guide said the gear is in the construction site, and is it right there? Did I miss it earlier? Found the gear for the windmill. Well, that was surprisingly easy. Exclamation, when is Jesse's first stream? What do you think Jesse's voice reveal will sound like? Actually, my voice reveal happened a lot earlier. I mean, I mean, even, you know, my face is not really a secret. Some of you guys have seen, like, I have videos on my personal YouTube channel. I have social medias that aren't Discord. Some of you guys have seen my face. It's not a secret. The real reason I made a ping tuber in the first place is not because I needed to have a secret identity, but just because honestly, the real reason is I'm streaming from a multi-purpose room. And if I was using a face cam, you guys would see the boxes and luggage that is behind me. There's a guitar amp behind me. There's an air purifier behind me. There's chairs over here. And you guys don't need to see that. Put in the command and it's just a random date and time, but always a Thursday. A more condensed version. Ping tuber face reveal. Oh wait, Splat. Are you hurt that I'm saying ping tuber and not PNG tuber? I thought ping tuber was the better way of saying it. Oh wait, we don't need to go to the Colosseum. We need to go back to the power plant or the windmill. Mama Patat, I see you. I see you there. Be mindful of the acronyms. I should let you guys know. That is something I do want to kind of keep a lid on in chat. It's nothing personal. It's nothing against you. Just be mindful of the acronyms. Okay, we got to go back to the windmill. Over here, over here, over here. Yes, yes. Hey guys, I found your gear. Terribly sorry, Chief. Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. There's no need for all the worrying. Okay, we're back. We're back. That's good, but Silva, this is an outrage. No, I reckon he agonized over this and did it because he thought it right. I can't blame the man for that. Enough about that duking. Instead, I think you should look over there. Hey, it's us! I reckon you might be saying thanks, Duke. Is it ducking or duking? Ducking? I actually never really questioned it. That's the gear. You found it for us? What amazing luck. I'll ask you to excuse me for my behavior earlier. You seem to be people who are worthy of trust. You have my sincere thanks. All right, I'll get you to slot that gear snugly back in the gap where it belongs. Do we just put it down? Use. Press the use button. Use the gear. Hey, there it is. Standing by. Let it roll. 30 long years of cranking gears. Oh yeah, this guy said he's been working at the power plant for 30 years. And he said, do you want to work here? And we're like, sure. And he says, oh, well, if you're 30 years older, then you'll be allowed to work here. Classic RPG capitalizing the word of a key item. Yes, it's how it be. It's how it be. This is the way it ought to be. Things are fine now. Okay, can we go to the Colosseum now? I can tell you're a man of courage and honor. I have a favor to ask. Will you hear me out? I'm grateful. I want you to enter the next Colosseum battle. Well, we were going to do that anyway. I need you to win the knockout challenge and find out what is going on there. I can tell from a glance that you're no ordinary trainer. I know you can win. I'm sorry, but help me. Why are you apologizing? I wanted to do that anyway. Trick! Hi, Jesse in chat. Gotta go to work and lurk, but hope everyone has plenty of fun. Thank you so much, Trick. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you survived your exams. Yeah, Patat Splat, like I said, it's nothing personal. It's nothing against either of you. I just, you know, I want to have a certain set of rules for my chat, and I don't want to feel like I have to bend the rules for people, if that makes sense. And I hope that you guys being here, I mean, I appreciate you guys. I love you all. I respect you all. And I hope you understand that, you know, those are the rules I have for a reason. Thank you for your patience. The power has been turned back on. I'll be happy to accept registrations for the next challenge. Oh, I'm already being shamed? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No more chat rules. As a family-friendly streamer as well, I definitely understand. I definitely don't catch that in my own language anymore. You know, you're not the only person I've heard say that. I've had a couple people say, like, oh, I didn't even realize that, like, some of those things would fall under the swearing filter. The exams and projects are ongoing, but you're doing your best. You can do it, Trick. I believe in you. You weren't here earlier when I said it, but I also had an exam today. My work has been paying for me to take classes, and so I have been taking classes, and I had an exam today, and it's like, what the heck? I'm at work. Work's already stressful enough. Now I have to take a test. But we passed. We did it, and we're doing great. Alright, you will win the challenge if you can defeat 4 trainers in a row. The challenge winner will receive not only a cash prize, but a TM as well. Oh wait, are we still not able to do this because we don't have a full team of purified Pokemon? Will you be entering with the Pokemon you have in your party now? Yes, are we allowed to? I hope you give it your best and aim for victory. Yeah, because I don't think we've even reached the part where we can do the purification ritual, right? Because I know there's like a special area where you do that. Congrats on acing the exam. Thank you, Trick. It was, I was going to say it was a lot of work, but it wasn't a lot of work. I really, I studied for like an hour and then I took the exam. So that, it was work, but it was not hours and hours of studying. It was like an hour. It was like a single hour of studying. Everyone has to draw a line somewhere. Acronyms are fine to me, but beaver dams aren't. It's just because I had to draw a line and stick to it. Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. I feel like, yeah, I kind of doubted at first. I honestly worried during my first stream if people would, like, be offended that I chose to include a language filter in my chat. But I think a couple people were surprised, but I don't think anyone was offended, which I am grateful for, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm changing my rules to be a people pleaser. I'll stop being a people pleaser as long as everyone's okay with that. But a piece of advice that I got actually from a Clover video, and if I ever get the chance to raid Clover, I will, because just for this one piece of advice I heard that came from her stream. Actually, we got to go back. We got to use confusion on you and give you the nibbles. Clover said in one of her videos, if you guys don't know Clover, she's a VTuber who's also worked in just various facets of the entertainment industry. And she's done a series of videos about, like, how to start streaming and how to improve your stream. But one thing she said was, if you do not set the rules for your stream, then someone else will. And that's why I've tried to be very clear about setting the rules for my stream. If you don't set the rules for your stream, then someone else will. It's kind of a scary thought, right? You're not offended. You use the acronym too much to stop. You used it in your... I mean, I did see. I understand. I mean, goodness, I went through a phase where I had like a potty mouth. And I'm thankful that that's kind of behind me. You know, I think, I don't know what exactly caused it even. I don't know if it was just like a stressful time in my life or something else causing it, but I just, for like a few years, I just had a really bad potty mouth. And now I find that oftentimes the best thing to do is not to replace the bad word with a baby-friendly word. Usually the best thing to do is just not say anything at all. It's not like, ooh, I have to say, you know, I don't know, I have to like self-censor, say some baby-friendly word. It's like, it's really better for me to just not say anything. If I feel the need to yell, swear, it's probably better for me to just shut up. Rick, you're out of Uno cards? No you? Yeah, that's right, Yan. No you. Splat, I'm gonna make you live up to your name. What? Are Patat and Splat, are you guys gonna fight? I hope you guys don't fight. Don't fight in my chat. Please, please take it outside. Settle it in the ring. If you're gonna fight, go to a boxing gym. Settle it there. Wait, did Meditite just walk on his front hands? That was weird. Pokemon battle it out, yes. Exclamation battle, Splat. Oh yes, there is a caps filter as well. I actually do need to relax it slightly, because yeah, I'm sorry, Splat. I do actually want to relax it just a little bit, because that's a message that I'd probably be okay seeing. I do want to avoid having messages that are just like a whole paragraph of caps. That is something I'd prefer not to have in my chat. But I can relax the caps limit slightly. I think it's at like 20 characters. Like 20 characters of caps will trigger the caps filter. Joke's on you, Trick. You triggered my trap card text base. No, you. Can I allow? I cannot allow Splat's message through. Splat's message said, "See you in the Colosseum." It doesn't have the same emotional impact. Yeah, that is. I do need to write that down to just. I don't want to take away the caps filter, but I think I'll relax it a little bit. Maybe make it. Can I set it to a certain number of words instead of a certain number of characters? Because yeah, 20 characters. That's only like 3 or 4 words, and maybe like more than 6 words is where I consider it excessive. So if instead of 20 characters, I set it to like 40 characters, that would allow for like 6 or 7 words of caps in a row. And yeah, more than 6 or 7 words of caps is where I'd be like, okay, calm down, buddy, you know? All right, Electrike and Cacnea. Take away the caps filter. The only people who are going to type in all caps for a whole paragraph are people you should want to have banned from your community for something else anyway. I'll consider that. I don't just want to immediately say yes or no to that, but I'll consider that. I do also want to consider using StreamerBot for my chat filters instead of Nightbot, because I know that is an option, and just having fewer bots might be helpful. You know, having one bot taking care of things instead of right now 2 bots are taking care of things. Actually 3 if you count the Pokemon community game. That's a 3rd bot. Give him the nibbles. Okay, he's a grass dark type, right? Oh, we got the flinch. Heck yeah. Let's take out that Vulpix and let's give him the nibbles again. Still need to delve into the streamer elements and StreamerBot. Just seems intimidating so far. You can do it, Splat. I believe in ya. I hope I hope the stuff I sent you some stuff. I hope that's able to help. You're procrastinating by animating. Oh man, the doing work to get away from doing other work. I've definitely done that. Okay, let's take out this Vulpix. If someone comes in all caps yelling about something, you were going to ban them over what they were saying, even if they hadn't typed in caps, and then they'll never do it again anyway because they'll be banned. And for automod, Twitch automod is the best. Actually, I do have that set up because I asked. I think it was Ariel who I asked because I was looking through Nightbot's automation settings. And you can set banned words in Nightbot, and I said to Ariel, like, do I just have to like list every bad word I can possibly think of? Like, is that what I have to do? And then Ariel was like, oh no, you don't have to do that. Just use automod, and it already takes care of most of that for you. And I was like, oh, that makes way more sense. So yeah, I am using automod. Nightbot tends to go crazy on people like emotes and caps, which tend to mute raiders more than actually bad people. Yeah, the one problem I have seen with Nightbot is that it only gives one warning, and after a warning, it immediately jumps up to a timeout. And someone last stream got timed out when I wouldn't have timed them out myself. I would have just said, hey, please, calm down. But Nightbot timed them out, and thankfully they weren't hurt. I did not hurt their feelings that bad, but I felt a little bit bad about it. Nightbot can be a bit too strict sometimes. You hate Nightbot? Oh no, I'm bad streamer using Nightbot in 2025. You remember your first stream? Denny got timed out for saying "Let's go." This is why I check out so many people's Twitch streams every time you learn something new. Well, I'm glad I can help out Splat. I'm glad I can show you things to do and maybe even things not to do. You know, I like to say that my stream is a combination of many other streams, because I have watched a lot of streams in my day. I've been on Twitch as a viewer for over 10 years. And so I've watched a lot of streams. And there's some things in streams that I like, and there's things in streams that I don't like. But because of that, I've been able to take a lot of things I like and incorporate them all into my stream, and I've been able to take some things I don't like and just leave them out of my stream. Is anyone else getting bad mountain signal? You know, I have dropped a handful of frames. I hope I'm not... Oh, geez, I'm dropping frames right now. What is happening? My bitrate is going down a lot. I'm dropping so many frames. I'm gonna go to the BRB screen, guys. Sorry about the frame drops. Let me see what I can do. Hello, friends. Give me a smiley face or a Kevin Turtle or a Franker Z if you can hear me. I'm back. Yes, I am back. I am still dropping so many frames. Jeez. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, I've immediately started dropping frames again. But I think we're just going to play. I think we're just going to play for a little longer. If it really keeps going, I might have to end the stream a little early and say I'm very sorry. But yeah, we'll play for a little longer and hope that we can get a little progress done here. Oh yeah, we're already going in the tank again. Enjoy your lurk, Mama Patat. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, is this... I have a hunch that this might just be like an ISP issue now. The little frame rate that could. That's me right now. It's the little streamer that could. The little ISP that... More like the little ISP that could not. Because right now it is not doing a whole lot of anything. Okay, we're back to 3K kilobits per second. And the drop frame counter is not going up anymore. If any of you have the Franker Faces ping viewer, let me know how much ping you're watching with right now, because I imagine you might be watching with a lot of ping. And if so, I'm very sorry. I know what that's like, by the way. I know what it's like to watch a stream with like a whole minute of delay, or even like a whole 2 minutes of delay. Please accept your cash prize. Please accept this TM06. Oh my goodness, we got a cash prize and a TM. Let's go. We'll be looking forward to your next entry. The secret is to give the frame rate encouragement. I'm glad the frame rate is encouraged. Up, 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 faster and faster and faster. The little frame rate climbed until they reached the top of the mountain. Okay, I dropped another handful of frames. I have a hunch that it is actually just an issue with our ISP right now, because, like I said, it was looking bad for the roommates too. One of them was like, yeah, I was watching Reels on my phone and it started hanging up. You must be the superb trainer who has emerged triumphant in our latest challenge. Mirror B, the town's true mover and shaker, wishes you to have a gorgeous gift. Now follow me. Oh, okay, where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing? How do we be so short? All right, I gotta get back into playing the game. I was having a hard time there for a while. Gotta focus on the game now. Okay, I can see the stream on my phone, and the monitor on my phone doesn't look too far behind, so that's good. That's good. Right, I'm back with our latest challenge champion. Is this the game that has the Shadow Lugia scene at the start? That is XD. The sequel to this game is the one with the Shadow Lugia. Okay, the counter still is not going up. I did also reduce my bitrate by a pretty big chunk, so I hope that the quality doesn't look horrible right now. But I reduced my bitrate by a lot just in case. Let's present our lucky winner with a shadow Pokemon and watch chaos unleashed. They're not even trying to hide the fact that they're evil. They're just like, we're gonna be so evil right now. You remember seeing Jaden Animations do a video on it? Oh, I don't know if I've seen that or not, but I know she did a handful of Pokemon videos. Is that Batgirl? Her outfit is on point. She looks like a Power Ranger to me. It makes a nice change from the parade of Macho Muscle Man. Wait, this isn't happening. What do you mean this isn't happening? Oh, okay. He's that West guy that Mirror B had been carrying on about. What? The same guy who messed with us in Phoenix City? You love the animated Nuzlocke? I think the animated speedrun videos are kind of funny because maybe it's just me, but and I don't want to say this as a diss on Jaden Animations in particular, because I think other people do it too. Whenever you see a Storytime animator do a video where they're like, I tried to do a speed run, they always present it super, super dramatically. Like, oh man, I made a mistake, and now, oh, if I don't recover, I could lose a lot of time, and this is my last attempt. Like, they'll say something like that. This is my last attempt, and I have to get it right. Whereas, if you ever watch a speedrun streamer, they're never that dramatic about it. They're always like, yeah, I'm doing runs today. Oh man, this run sucks. That's every speedrun streamer. Just like, yeah, I'm doing runs today. Oh man, this run sucks. There you go. You don't need to watch any speedrun streamer now. That's what they all sound like. Back to lurking. It's easy to keep watching this game since it's a bit nostalgic for me. Oh, Trick, I'm glad you're enjoying the game. Enjoy sneaking into the lurk cave. Okay, I'm looking again at the dropped frames counter, and it went up again, but it has not been going up constantly, so I hope you guys are all right. I hope you guys are all right. You haven't seen the Dads Being Dudes Soul Link Nuzlocke? I'm sorry, I haven't. I have seen Mistakes do the Soul Link Nuzlocke. Mistakes, if you want to plug your Soul Link Nuzlocke, you have my permission. I didn't know that when I let him in here. I'll boot you back out. Oh, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. Full-grown men melting down over a Baniri. I mean, I believe it. The Nuzlocke... I mean, Nuzlocks are emotional. I got a little bit emotional when my Bronzong died in my Platinum Nuzlocke. It really sucked. I was really angry that my Bronzong died. I didn't cry, but I was angry about it. But for speedruns, it's... I don't know. Speedruns are kind of inherently less emotional, if that makes any sense. Okay, how are we fighting these guys? We're up to 200k calculations. Well, hey, I hope you're having better luck with the lag than the luck I was having with the lag earlier. Goodness gracious. All right. Yanma used Sonic Boom. Speedruns, you misunderstood the take. No problem, Splat. You know, something a lot of people don't know about me is, I think a lot of people see me as very chill and very level-headed. And I mean, I do like to be chill. I do like to be level-headed. But I'm also very opinionated. And the truth is, I just don't talk about my opinions in other people's streams. So people think I'm this level-headed guy who just stone cold doesn't react to anything. But I actually I am highly opinionated. I just normally don't express all those opinions in other people's streams. But this is the place where I do end up expressing those opinions a lot. You lost your Nuzlocke with John, but the one with Ariel is ongoing, possibly after her vacay and after she's caught up with work. Oh, that's good to hear. Did you guys, did you and John, I guess, get through, like, all the... Because I know you did kind of the interview-style format, right? Did you guys get through all the, like, interview questions that you wanted to get through? Do you feel like there was still some stuff left on the table that you would have wanted to do? Oh no, he's going to use Shadow Rush and make himself faint with the recoil. I can see it coming. I can see it coming. No, Yanma! I wanted to catch you. Might have to come back for that one later. So far, we haven't had any that are, like, missable. They've all been able to... the game has let us come back to all of them. Ask Drums to send you Patat's Rage Rant montage. It's epic. Mama Patat, do you have a Rage Rant montage that I need to know about? You turned it into a highlight on your channel. Oh, man. When you're on the internet, you either have to be extremely opinionated outwardly or have to keep everything inside because there's no in-between. Oh, man. You know, that kind of makes me want to go on a rant about just, like, the nature of the internet and how it's so hard to just be a regular person that's, like, has normal opinions and tries to be nice and tries to be helpful. But I mean, you guys already know. If you're here, you know how the internet is. You know how it's very easy for things to become polarized. It's very easy for things to become engagement bait. You know, the posts that get reacted to the most are the ones that cause the most engagement, and oftentimes that means causing the most controversy. You guys know how that works. I don't need to tell you that. But yeah, it's... I obviously, you know, I am occasionally going to express my opinions about things on this stream, but I don't want that to come at the expense of kindness to my viewers, at the expense of being a good friend to all you all. And I especially don't want it to come at the expense of, like, people being welcome here, you know? Because I want people to be welcome here. Make sure to follow it up with a heartfelt, in air quotes, apology. I am sorry that I said that Storytime animation YouTubers sometimes have opinions that I disagree with. I'm very sorry. What do I do for this Surskit? I guess I'll use Shadow Rush. You just had to refresh. Dorky, the stream was down for a while. Our ISP, I don't know what's up with our ISP, but the internet went down for our whole house, me and my roommates. So I had to restart the stream, but I think we're back, and we're back in action. Not forgiven, unfollowed. Oh no! No, you guys might have noticed I actually put a new tag on the stream, the Kindness Matters tag. That's something I want this stream to be about. I want to be kind to you guys, and I want this to be a place where people give kindness to each other, because we all need that. We all need that in our lives. We all could use more of that. A little more of the kindness and a little less of the rage baiting. That's also why I specifically called out rage baiting in my chat rules. It's useless. I don't stand a chance of winning. Now hold on. You're the one who brought him here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had no part in this. I'm just being dragged along by the game because Nintendo said so. The last one took 99 seconds to calculate. Let's see how long this one takes. Good luck, my dude. Is that why my ISP is down? Is your computer chugging so hard that my ISP is struggling because of it? You're safe. I heard you enter the building. It had me worried. Ducking. This is where they were giving shadow Pokemon to the winners of battle challenges. You're stealing my RAM? I knew it. I knew it was happening. Shadow Pokemon, those ferocious Pokemon that even attack people. The math is indeed mathing, Splat. Yes, they're giving away Shadow Pokemon to thugs for some reason. It doesn't look good. Were they using the Colosseum to do that? Probably, I don't know. Big Lady. Wait, which one is Big? Am I Big Lady? My Papa's Pokemon was taken away by Mirror B as a prisoner. He did what? Mirror B used a dirty move like that. It's Papa's Plusle. I'm so worried they might be mean to it. Not the thugs. Exactly. They're bad guys. Bad guys. Bad guys. It's humiliating, but with Plusle in their filthy hands, my own hands are tied. He's not getting away with this, that rotten Mirror B. But we're here now. We'll get Plusle back for you, right, Wes? Oh my gosh, what a loaded question. But I mean, I have to say yes, because I'm the protagonist. You're not playing the entire deck yet, more like 4/5 of it. I mean, playing 4/5 of a deck still sounds like a lot of cards. Giggle. Do I need to do a real giggle? I knew I can count on you, Wes. Ducking, it's dangerous inside this building. You've got to get everyone out to safety. What happens if you say no? I don't know, and I'm not going to make a save state just to find out. Thanks for everything. I have to depend on you. I have no choice. Well, that's not very nice. Oh, well, if I have to depend on you, I guess. Be careful always. Mirror B might look like a clown, but his battling is all business. Okay, I guess. Can I refight that guy who had the, Oh, hello. Too bad for you, this elevator is off limits. Oh, but thanks for fighting me, I guess? Alright. Chaser Kai. Oh no, I think I broke it. It's just spamming a random noise and nothing is happening. Never mind, it sounds like it just fixed itself. That's me when I was dropping frames earlier. I was like, oh no, what is happening? I broke everything. And then, well, it wasn't me that broke everything, it was my ISP. But, let's switch Espeon out, actually. Actually, Phanpy, Trampench. Yeah, let's switch Espeon out to someone who can do some better damage to those guys. And let's give him the nibbles. Go, Mr. Viss. Mr. Viss in this game looks kind of cute, actually. Like, I know it's a ghost, but I want to pet it. I know that some people in Mimu's community thought I was weird for wanting to give hugs to ghost-type Pokemon. But I don't care. I want to give Mr. Viss a hug. It looks very cute. Sand Attack? Wait, was that Sand Attack? Yeah, okay, it was. Give him a hug! I want to give him a little huggo. That's all. I just think he's adorable, and I want to give him a little hug. Alright, Shadow Ball, how much is this going to do? That did, what, like 40%? Give him the nibbles. Oh, but when I started saying it last stream that when I use bite on someone, I was saying we're giving them nibbles. Like, nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. And if you have crunch, if you're using crunch instead of bite, it's more like you're going chomp, 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 chomp. I'm sorry if you thought I was saying something that was not appropriate. That's maybe another reason I need to upgrade the microphone is so things like that don't happen. Yeah, I am using a default headset microphone right now. I would love to upgrade to a mod mic, and in fact, I was looking at some today. I can afford to upgrade the microphone. It's just I need to decide on the right one, really. That's all, actually. It's actually all I need to do is just decide on the right one, and then I can do it. And I know that the Ko-fi goal below the stream says upgrade microphone for a goal of $50, but I'm not gonna make you guys give to the Ko-fi just to do something I already want to do. Found an EIN file, an employer identification number file. I don't think that's what it means, but let's see. Hyper mode. Shadow Pokemon, perhaps because of their own overwhelming power, may behave abnormally at times. They engage in such behavior as ignoring orders, even turning on their own trainers in battle, thus I named it Hyper Mode. On the plus side, Hyper Mode raises the critical ratio of Shadow Rush, however Hyper Mode also prevents the use of items on the Pokemon. Hyper Mode is easily dispelled. Simply call the Pokemon by name, however this method has a major drawback. Calling the Shadow Pokemon's name causes the closed door of its heart to loosen and even open. Oh no, how could they? Further research is urgently needed. Chief EIN. Chief Employer Identification Number. I know that's not what that means. It's his name, but okay, the door. Okay, nope. No, okay, that's not. Nope. That's not what I needed to do. Oh, I can't even skip the text. Splat, thank you so much. Power to the nibbles. Oh my goodness. Splat, thank you. That's so kind of you. Okay, cannot use the jail cell key on the elevator. That's fine. Can I go anywhere else? It's for the nibbles. Yeah. I'm not going to eat the microphone. If that's what you're asking, I'm not going to eat the microphone. No nibbling of microphones will be happening here. What do you think you're doing here? I don't know, just walking around looking for the plot. That's what I'm doing here. Talo and Hoot Hoot. Talo, you pay for what you paid for. Oh, you want to bring back Umbreon, bring back some. Here, I'll give you some in-game nibbles. I don't think I can give you any out-of-game nibbles. No Jesse ASMR. Oh my goodness, I used to kind of be into ASMR. It's kind of embarrassing to even admit that. Not that it's bad, it's just, you know, not everyone gets it, and so for that reason, it feels kind of embarrassing to admit, like, I used to be into it. But even when I was into it, the mouth noises were always, like, my least favorite thing. I never really got those. Yeah, not nibbling the microphone, like that's it's a hard pass. Yeah, same. That's exactly how I feel. There's some on-screen nibbles. Nibble the Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot identified Umbreon. Hello, I am Umbreon. That's what it does. Okay, we're gonna give him the nibbles again. Although he might pass out before we do that. Okay, yeah, Return did plenty of damage. Return did plenty of damage. Female Quagsire in chat. We actually caught a Quagsire last week in the game. We should bring that Quagsire into our party. My friend said you should try doing ASMR, and you're like, no. Yeah, it's Oh yeah, use exclamation Pokestart Splat, and then you'll get your starter. And the more you watch, the more currency you get. With currency, you can buy Pokeballs, and then with Pokeballs, you can start catching Pokemon. It's super fun. Yeah, let's get that Quagsire out of the PC. I did think about doing something. Your starter is Cyndaquil. Good job, you got Cyndaquil. Yeah, let's get this Quagsire. Who should we exchange for Quagsire? I think Makuhita is the one I'm using the least. Sorry, Makuhita. I did think about doing, and this is maybe spoilers, maybe I shouldn't say this. I thought about doing an ASMR stream on April Fools. Don't tell anyone. I would get like a super expensive microphone and then like read some boring textbook, like read like an economics textbook in an ASMR voice, and have that be my April Fool's Day stream. Oh no, Quagsire escaped. The first stream is on April Fools. Oh no. Mimu, I'm never gonna live this down. I am never gonna live this down, dude. Is April 1st a thing in Mountain Time? You know, eventually, you know, because of the internet, we finally heard of your sea-level people traditions like April Fool's Day. Yeah, all you sea-level people with your funny traditions like April Fool's Day and And New Year's Day, that's a sea-level people thing, right? Carvana and Larvitar. Well, now I do wish I had Makuhita, because then I could fight this Larvitar easier. But I think we'll be all right. So he'll go cry on the beach. I don't know why that got me, but that got me. That got me good. Okay, Larvitars, these are both dark types, so I'm actually going to switch out Espeon for Quagsire, because Quagsire is a good boy. And Umbreon, give Larvitar some nom-noms. Nom-nom-nom-nom-nom-nom. Oh, we got a crit. Oh, that was a stanky crit, too. Dang, that was good. So yeah, as I was saying just a second ago, I have been looking into upgrading the microphone so my voice will be a little more clear so that no one will be confused when I say nibbles. But also that will allow just for a better stream for all of you guys. It's not entirely selfish. I want to make a better stream for you guys, and that would be probably one of the biggest upgrades I can make right now. The thing is, and some of you have already heard me talk about this. I know some of you have already heard this rant. There are a lot of YouTube videos out there that are like, these are the 3 cheapest microphones for under $100. And those are all good. Those are all good videos. I'm glad those videos exist. But most of those microphones they're talking about are big, bulky microphones where you need a microphone stand, you need a microphone arm, something of that effect. And you guys can't see, but I am streaming on a real small desk. And this desk is also my work from home desk. I occasionally work from home, not all the time, but on occasion. And so I have a work from home desk. And because of all those factors, a microphone stand / arm is like, it's going to be another thing that I have to set up and take down every single stream. And so after I thought about it for a while, I'm like, you know, it would probably be better for me to save up a little more money and invest in a wearable microphone. Something like a mod mic, something like a lavalier microphone. And so I've been looking at some of those options. The small form factor would really make a difference for me. Just not having to do even more setup and teardown at the beginning and end of every stream, because I already do setup and teardown at the beginning and end of every stream, just to get out my controller adapter, my big clunky headset that I'm wearing, and then obviously all the software that I'm running. Have to make sure my computer's not overheating, running all that stuff. Abnormality detected. Target locked on. Oh boy. Hunter gear. Gear? Like guilty gear? Are you guilty, sir? Are you a guilty gear? Are you sole bad guy? Okay, that's... Sorry. Bad joke, dumb joke, silly joke. Oh, Umbreon is still... Umbreon's getting pretty low on health. Hey there, buddy. You are looking a little worse for wear. But that's okay. Let's double attack the Magnemite. Let's see if that works. Sounds great, Jesse. Well, thank you, Woozy. You mean sounds great as in the idea of getting a microphone sounds great, or as in if I upgrade the microphone, it will literally sound great? Okay, we're not going to double attack this time. We're just going to use Confusion. Is that going to get him? That is just enough to get him. Great job. Great job, Espeon. Espeon is such a good little guy. Espeon, you're a good boy. Umbreon, you're also a good boy. Umbreon, give him the nom-noms. Okay, the last one took 2 minutes. You love how Soul Bad Guy is the guilty gear. You know, I actually had a conversation, 250k calculations. Dang, dude. That's a lot of numbers. That's a lot of numbers right there. I actually had a conversation with my brother where he's not a lore expert, but he just knows a little bit more than I do. And I made some joke that was like, okay, so the game's called Guilty Gear, and like, who are the gears and why are they guilty? I was just saying it facetiously, but he was like, oh, the gears are referring to like some like species of whoever's, and Soul is a gear, and he's guilty for whatever reasons in the plot. And I was like, oh, that actually makes so much more sense. In my head, I was thinking like, I don't know. In my head, I was thinking that the guilty gear was just like a gear that someone found on the ground and was like us, you know, we found a gear on the ground. And what if we were like, hey, I found this gear on the ground and I'm going to accuse it of a crime. The crime of going missing. You added several cards, so now it's not poker, it's the waiting game. Ooh, that's dangerous. It's the coolest thing ever. You know, I have plus R on my computer here. I do not have Strive. I should just try plus R, because I already have it. And then if I like plus R, then I should also buy Strive. And I'm told that plus R is like surprisingly easy to get into. Like plus R has a reputation of being this super big brain 500 IQ game, but I'm told it's actually not that hard to get into. And that, you know, you can even just mash buttons if you want to in plus R. You love Guilty Gear. If you ever learned how to play a fighting game, it would be a Guilty Gear game. I mean, people say that Strive is easy to get into too, so maybe we should both get into Guilty Gear. Maybe that's what we should do. Still shorter than it took to activate developer mode on my phone and transfer a copy of Balatro from Steam to my computer into my phone. I mean, it makes sense that might take a while. Bodybuilder Ackman. Ooh, we're fighting bodybuilders now? Let's go. Electrike and Voltorb. Okay, he's got the electric types. And Quagsire's fine with that, because Quagsire's electric immune, but Noctowl is probably not so fine with that, so we're going to switch out Noctowl. We're going to switch out Noctowl for Misdreavus. Why not? We'll give Misdreavus another chance. And Quagsire, we need to unlock more of your shadow moves, buddy, so let's use Shadow Rush. As far as I know, I might be slightly incorrect about this, but I believe the way you unlock shadow moves, or the way you unlock the rest of their moves, is by letting them go into hyper mode and then bringing them back out. But the thing is, they never seem to go into hyper mode when I want them to. They only go into hyper mode when I don't want them to. It's just, you know, a little annoying, a little silly. It's like, come on, you only go into hyper mode when I don't want you to? Come on. Ghost Pokemon have always and will always be your favorite. Yeah, ghost types are cool. I think it was really interesting in Gen 1 when certain types had kind of a mystique to them. Like, people say, oh, red, blue, yellow, there were only 3 ghost types, that's so lame. I think it's kind of cool. The fact that there are only 3 ghost types makes them feel a little more special, if that makes sense. And there's also a theory I've heard about the dragon type, which is that the theory about the dragon type is you might go the entire game without encountering a single dragon type unless you go fishing for Dratini's. So if you're a 6-year-old playing Pokemon in, 1998, you might go the entire game without seeing a dragon. And then you run into Lance, and Lance is like, I am the dragon type master. And you're like, the what master? What is this? And you're like so confused and your mind is blown that there's this brand new type. Obviously, we can't 100% confirm if that's true, But I think if that is true, that's like actually a really cool idea to have it be a surprise like that. But obviously now Pokemon is way too popular. They would never get away with doing something like that again. I'm actually going to switch out. Let's get some other Shadow Pokemon and get some points with these guys. Or, I mean, get some of their other moves unlocked. So is Makuhita... Makuhita, how are you doing? Undo the final lock. Okay, so he's ready. No, oh shoot. Put him down. Put him down. Flaffy, how are you doing? Tightly shut. Tightly shut. Tightly shut. Tightly shut. Okay, so let's grab some of these guys and let's open their hearts. Feels kind of silly saying it like that, but let's do it. Let's open their hearts a little bit. Isn't there a Sonic song called Open Your Heart? I probably shouldn't even mention Sonic in this stream. People will be like, oh my gosh, you mentioned Sonic. I'm offended. Yeah, Mischievous, you're really good. You're almost a good boy. See, the whole goal of this game is to just turn all the bad boys into good boys. And we're turning all the bad boys into good boys. That's what we're doing. OMG, Sonic. Sorry, Mimu, I mentioned Sonic. Yes, there is. I don't know the games, but the songs are a bop. Sonic in my Jesse stream. I actually, okay, confession. I gotta give a little confession here. I have thought about, I have played Sonic 1, like the very first Sonic the Hedgehog game. And I never beat it, but I actually played it quite a bit. I never played Sonic 2, and I know a lot of people say Sonic 2 is the best Sonic game. So I kind of feel like I missed out, you know? Like, I played Sonic 1, which, you know, people say is, like, underdeveloped, you know, kind of undercooked. They hadn't quite figured the formula out yet. And Sonic 2, people were like, oh, that's when it was perfect. And then Sonic 3 was like, okay, that's when maybe it was starting to get stale. At least that's what I'm told by people on the internet who tell me what to think. Because I always let people on the internet tell me what to think. So all that being said, maybe Sonic 2 is on my bucket list just because, like, well, people say it's the best Sonic game, right? Oh, Woozy, did I just open a can of worms for you? I'm so sorry. Oh no, Woozy, what did I do? What did I say? I'm just saying I would love to play both Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 on stream someday. Or maybe even off stream. I would just love to revisit both of those games, because Sonic 1 I did play, and Sonic 2 I never played, and people say Sonic 2's the best, so I'd love to revisit both of them sometime. Fresh Prey. Oh no, I'm Fresh Prey. Sonic 2 is worth? Okay, good. I hope me expressing... I'm not even expressing my own opinion there. I'm just regurgitating opinions I've heard other people say. So don't shoot the messenger for me saying I've heard people say that Sonic 1 isn't as good as Sonic 2. Finished doing some assigned reading and taking a quiz. Now for a quick break. Good job, Trick. Good job. You got this. Trick, Woozy may or may not be mad at me. I don't actually know. Trick, please tell Woozy not to be mad at me. Okay, dang, that did a ton of damage. Quagsire, you hit like a truck, my dude. See, the nice thing, actually, about these guys only knowing Shadow Rush is I don't have to pick any moves. I hit the one move. They only have one move. It's like me on the dance floor. I only have one move. They're using Tail Whip. No, my defense. My tail has been whipped. I think Woozy is just excited to watch you play Sonic 2. Oh, good, good. Yeah, Sonic 2 is on my bucket list. For those who don't know, I actually, about a couple years ago, you've also never played it, so it'd be awesome to watch. Oh, that's good to know. For those of you who don't know, a couple of years ago, I actually put together... Oh, geez, am I dropping frames again? Okay, I looked down and I saw the drop counter increased by a ton, but it looks like It looks like it's not going up anymore. Okay. Oh yeah, there's like mad buffering now. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are still able to enjoy the stream. Geez, yeah, this has been a rough day for the old ISP, hasn't it? We are back. Okay, we're still hitting about 3K. We're still hitting about 3K. It's going down. It's going down to like triple digits every once in a while, and that's like really concerning. It's running at a steady 3K, and then it drops to almost 0. And then it goes back up to 3K. But I would prefer it to not drop to almost 0. Like, I'd really prefer if we would just not do that, Mr. Internet Service Provider. Better run, gotta run faster, can't be late. The Sonic mouse. Is that from the Sonic movie? Is that a... Oh, geez, that emote is terrifying, Woozy. What on earth is with that emote? You audibly guffawed. Okay. If this keeps going on, then I might just do a couple more fights and then end the stream. I'm really sorry, guys, that it ended up turning out like this, and I'll have to figure out what I can do if my ISP is rate limiting me. I genuinely hope they're not like rate limiting me or anything like that. Because if that's the case, then I might be really, really hosed. But it wasn't happening in either of my other streams, so I don't think that's the case. I don't see a reason why my ISP would be rate limiting me here. It's real, the emote, not the quote. Is it from like the trailer? Is it the trailer shots that everyone freaked out about? You played a single card and it still took a full 2 seconds to score. Well, I am clicking a single button and it's taking a full 2 seconds to... Okay, we're gonna do it like this. It happens. Oh, I appreciate it, Splat. Oh man. Flaffy's in hyper mode now. Yeah. Okay, we're back at 3K again. Seriously, what on earth is happening? But yeah, I have dropped 11,000 frames this stream. That is a few. That's a few. Just a couple. Just a couple. Okay, we're just going to keep using Shadow Rush, because why not? And also because I don't want to think. Okay, we'll call to our buddy Quagsire soon. Trick, thank you for the big ol' hug. I guess, yeah, I'm just trying to think of what I can do about it in the future. Because, yeah, it wasn't really happening for the last 2 streams. The last 2 streams, I barely dropped frames. So I'm just thinking, what should I do? What should I do? Okay, let's do the call. Wes called Flaffy. And Flaffy's like, hey, I'm going to be a good boy now. A good girl, sorry. Wes called Quagsire. Quagsire says, I'm going to be a good boy now, too. Alright, we're going to finish this fight. Hey, you can call me a lot of things, but you can't call me a quitter. I'm going to finish this fight by hook or by crook. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, okay. Quagsire's angry again. Let's call Quagsire just in case. He might faint, too. Okay. See, earlier I was complaining that they weren't entering hyper mode enough, and now they are. They are doing it. Eddie, good to see you. Hey, Hetty, I hope you enjoy your hiatus. Yeah, please get some rest. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about like leaving us behind or anything like that. Please enjoy your digital detox and get that genuinely, like, get that digital detox time in, because I know how valuable that is. I know how much sometimes you just need it. So please enjoy the time away, and you know, I'll make sure you actually take the time away. If I see you in stream again, I'll be like, hey, I thought you were on a digital detox. I'll hold you to it, my friend. You're still here to crash the bitrate, Sadistic? Oh, yeah, see, guys, you should be blaming Sadistic for the bitrate. That's what you should be doing. Okay, this Swablu just will not drop, my man. My man, please. Just, faint already. Okay, finally, that took forever, my man. Quagsire, you're a champ. You took so many hits there. You really did take so many hits. Okay, okay, we're doing okay. Let's do a couple more fights, I guess. I guess we can do a couple more fights. And then we'll check in on the stream health and see how we're doing. Can I go up here? Oh yeah, there we go. My Pokemon are solid troopers. Check them out. Troopers, you say? Troopers? Feel and Snorant. Okay, those are both ice types. Is this a good matchup into the ice types? Okay, Skiploom is not a good matchup into the ice types, so we're gonna have to switch him out. Let's switch out Skiploom into our old buddy Quilava. And Furret, punch him in the face. Punch him in the face, Furret. Quilava, good to see you, buddy. Furret, punch him in the face. Ooh, look at that. That was like 95%. Jeez. That was a ton. Powder Snow. Okay, that shouldn't do too much. Yeah, take a hit like a man. It's about to get even worse because you have a Joker that lets you get up to 1,000 cards in your hand and select infinite of them. Now, not only can I see the entire deck, I can select nearly 20 entire decks. I feel like, I mean, I understand that, you know, we've reached the point where Balattro's been, like, super optimized, but still, when I read that, it's like, wow, that sounds vaguely threatening. Like, wow, Balatro sounds like a really intimidating game. Like, I know it's not actually hard to get into, but just when I read that, it's like, wow, that sounds really difficult. But I know that the game kind of eases you into it, right? Okay, oh, he tried to give us nibbles. He tried to give us the nom-noms. But we take a hit like a man. Aurora Beam. Yeah, we take a hit like a champ, dude. It is very threatening. In Vanilla Balatro, you can only ever select 5 cards. Oh, right, you said you were playing a mod, right. I forgot about that. You're playing a very broken mod. I understand now. I understand. I finally understand. Okay, now Furret's getting angry. He's angry, Furret. Furret, why are you so angry? Why'd you try go for a walkie? Furret loves walkie. He needs to be taken for a walkie so he can be less angry. Okay, now Spheal's using the spread moves. That Spheal is still kicking too. These Pokemon are like just bulky enough that they're taking all my hits. Okay, we're going to. Do I have a spread move? I don't. I'm just gonna have to hit one of these guys with Flame Wheel. And we'll call Furret. Furret! Furret, come get your dinner. You've been very naughty. Get him. There we go. Finally. That Snorant took 95% in one hit, and it still took me like 2 more turns to get him. Ah, the powder snow is just nickel and diming me too. Furret's having a hard time. He just keeps getting chipped left and right. Okay, let's punch him. Punch him, Furret. Bammo. Okay. We might need to go back and heal now, but that's fine. That's fine. We can always go back and heal. How did this happen? I don't know. I sent out my Pokemon and used attacks to beat up your Pokemon. That's how this works, right? That's how this always works. Okay, these guys have enough health that I can send them out. So we can try one more. Try one more. Yeah, some of these guys still haven't had a good battle in because they keep getting like bad type matchups. But now might be our chance. Now might be our chance. We're playing Pokemon? Yeah, you know, Splat, I don't know if I told you about this, but I've always planned to play Pokemon for my first ever stream. And my first ever stream will be happening on Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. See, that joke doesn't even work because my first stream was not Pokemon. My first stream was Mega Man. A big thank you to everyone who was here for the Mega Man stream. That was so much fun. Of course, I'm still having fun. All right, Skiploom, it's finally your time to shine. You finally got a good type matchup. Into this Horsey. I'm going to ask you to Shadow Rush the Horsey. And Quilava, set Oddish on fire. Burn the fields down. Take no prisoners, Quilava. All right, Quilava knew what I was talking about. He burned the fields down. Horsey has Dragon Dance. I did not know that. Okay. Horsey might outspeed now. And Petal Dance is a super annoying move because it crits us like that. Jeez. On account of time and not blowing up your laptop, you're gonna abandon the run. Good luck. I hope your laptop does not explode. That sounds okay. Yeah, Horsey is outspeeding us now. Please don't die. No! Oh, jeez. That's bad news. Sorry, Quilava. I didn't mean it. Okay, we gotta switch to someone who's fast. Furret should be fast, right? Furret, I believe in you. Believe in me who believes in you, Furret. Skiploom, believe in me who believes in you. Okay, that did a good amount of damage. Good amount of damage. Oddish is still using Petal Dance. That's gonna hurt. Okay, he targeted the wrong one. He targeted the wrong one. Good job, good job. Okay, yeah, Horsey, Shadow Rush on Oddish. Please, yes. Hit the Oddish. Thank you very much. Wild Electrike in the chat for all you Pokecatchers. Okay, can we take out the Horsey now? We got Sandshrew to deal with too. Oh man. I'm actually worried I might die in this fight. I have healing items. I can use a healing item if I really need to. I'm just like, yeah, let's go one more fight. We can survive another fight without healing, and that Horsey was just doing numbers. That Horsey was beating us up. Okay, let's try. If we double attack the Sandshrew, we'll get some good damage in. Get him, Skiploom. Come on. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Now just don't, like, Earthquake both of my guys. Okay, that's actually good. Because I think we'll just get him before he gets to attack with that Swords Dance. So as long as one of these hits, then we'll be alright. Yeah, okay, I played with fire, and I sort of kind of got burned. But I didn't die. I played with fire and I did not die. You have a Joker that plays to the next operator and stops at exponentiation. That even is... I don't know what that means either. Maybe it means it stops at... I wonder if that's like an arrow notation kind of a thing? Like, it stops at exponentiation instead of going past exponentiation into whatever the next big arrow is, because like exponents, I don't know. I'm just kind of saying things based off of a popular science math video I saw forever ago, you know? Oh, there's a Pokemon center right there. I don't even have to go back and heal. That's really, really good. Yes, please heal me. Do 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 do. Yeah. That's actually very helpful. I was just about to say, oh, I gotta walk all the way back, and yeah, this is good. This is good. All right, let's put you guys up front since you guys are both in Angie mode. And let's keep going. You know, if I had known that that healing pad was there the whole time, I probably wouldn't have felt like I was in so much danger. I wouldn't have... Yeah, I wouldn't have had that feeling of like, oh no, I gotta keep doing battles, but I might die. I would have just gone back and healed. I wouldn't have thought anything about it. Alright, hey there, big fella. You want to do some Pokemons? What compels someone like you to come here just for the sake of getting thrashed by me? Oh, you might regret saying that, my man. You might regret saying that. Hacknea and Tentacool. Okay, okay. And we have Skiploom and Flaffy. That's a good matchup. That's a good matchup. Don't have to worry about switching out. Oh, Skiploom has a Sleep Powder now. That's cool. But we're just gonna punch him. We're gonna punch him. Big punch. Ooh, they're like so close to getting one-hit KOs on things. I want to get the one-hit KO because it just feels good. And also because it makes them, you know, miss their chance to attack. But, you know, I'm just barely missing the one-hit KOs. It's like, come on, just a little more damage. I just want a little more damage. Alright, growth, no problem, no problem. Let's punch him again. Punch him! How? Major damage. You guys ever play Pokemon Stadium with the announcer who was so over the top? I love that guy. Pokemon Stadium was my first Pokemon game. So all the announcer voice lines are so full of nostalgia for me. Whenever you send out a Pokemon, he announces it like, oh, it's Tentacool. Oh, it's Mr. Mime. Oh, it's Rattata. And whenever the Pokemon faints, he'll go, oh, is it down and out? There's my impression of the Pokemon Stadium announcer. It's not the world's best impression, but it's very nostalgic voice acting for me. Okay, we're on the roof now. We've just captured an intruder. Go inside that building and provide assistance. Is he talking about me? Am I the intruder? I'm the one intruding. I am intruding right now, so maybe he's talking about me. Darling, aren't you one of Ducking's people? What made you think that you could simply waltz in here? Such a silly boy. Grr, where's Mirror B? I'm taking him down. Take him down after the beating you took? That's too funny. Ah ha 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 ha. I love it. We were talking about this last stream too. I love it when they write out the laughter. And they write out the laughter as like, ah ha ha. Or then there's some characters who say like, foo foo foo. There's one that says like, fo fo fo. And I don't know. It's just funny. It's funny, that's all. I'm gonna drive you all out of this town. Ooh, such a feisty boy. Yes, he's definitely is feisty. Don't tell me we have to take your Pokemon hostage to make you settle down like we did with Ducking. What? And they just turn around and I'm just standing there. I'm just watching them have this conversation and I'm just like, yo, what's up? We seem to be getting a lot of unexpected company today. But that's no excuse for being a bad host. And apparently what good hosts do is fight their guests. That's what good hosts do. Remoraid and Spinarak. Okay, okay. I don't think either of those... Yeah, those are both fine. Those are both fine. Spinarak... Spinarak might be a little annoying, but we'll stay in. I don't think we want to switch. Ooh, we have a Shadow Pokemon, eh? In that case, let's take out the Spinarak first. Let's double attack the Spinarak. Hey, that rhymed. I see it going down again. I see it going down again. I see the bitrate doing its thing. Okay. Double attack worked. Double attack successful. You don't do that, bad host energy. I do not fight people when I invite them over for dinner. I'm sorry if that makes me a bad host. Oh, he has Aurora Beam. That might kill our Skiploom. Oh, jeez. Bad boy. Bad boy Remoraid. No Aurora Beam. Let's call our Skiploom just in case he passes out. And let's use Shadow Rush over here. Bella, good to see you. Glad to have you here. We're playing some Pokemons. We're trying to stay alive here. Love Disc used agility. Oh no, I'm about to get swept by Love Disc. Oh dear. Am I going to get swept by a Love Disc? Is that what's going to happen? Ooh, that did a chunk of damage. In fact, I might be able to catch it right away if it did that much damage. Jackbox time with Mama Patat. Thanks for the stream. Splat, it's so good to see you. Glad to see you guys. Enjoy the Jackbox games. Bella, please do be mindful of the caps limit. I am going to relax it slightly, but I'm going to relax it a little bit, but not relax it all the way. I do still want to have something of a caps limit here in the stream. Okay, can we... I think it's time we just throw some balls. You're stuck with me, this is a threat. Oh no, I've been threatened by Splat. Okay, and Flaffy, you attack Love Disc. I feel like it takes so much more focus to just keep track of which way I'm sending each attack. Like, oftentimes, I feel like when you're playing normal single-player Pokemon, you just kind of hit the A button and you mash the A button and you keep mashing the A button and you just don't stop. And here I have to take a second to think like, okay, where do I want to send the attack? Which is a good thing. It's a good thing that I have to stop and think. But at the same time, you know, my brain doesn't always like stopping and thinking. My brain's like, no, I want to make rash decisions. Oh, that Shadow Rush did a chunk. Okay, let's keep... Okay, we paralyzed him. That's actually good. Give us some better capture odds. Let's throw another ball. Remoraid, hey, buddy. Remoraid, I would really appreciate it if you would get in the ball right now. Right now. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. You see this ball? See that ball? Would you like to get in the ball? Please get in the ball. It should be better now, right? Right? Yeah, we did it. Okay. I feel like I've had so much trouble getting these guys to get in the ball. And I think actually part of the reason, it's occurred to me, part of the reason capturing feels so much harder in this game, maybe it's not objectively harder, but feels harder, is because, oh shoot, Quilava was maybe the wrong choice there. That's okay, we're just gonna outspeed him, right? I think, yeah, yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Or maybe I'll switch Quilava out again. Yeah. Putting Quilava in was a mistake, so I'm going to switch him back out. Sorry, Quilava. Might be. Part of the reason capturing feels more difficult in this game is because every time you miss a Pokeball attack, it's not just one attack that you're absorbing, it's two. Because if you're playing, you know, red or blue or yellow, or any normal generation, you encounter a wild Pokemon, you throw the Pokeball, you miss, and then you get hit, right? But here, you throw the Pokeball, you miss, and then you get hit twice. And yeah, that does make it feel a little more punishing, even though you do also get to throw a punch back. You get to throw a punch back, but it still feels pretty punishing. Were you hired by Ducking as his bodyguards? Let me warn you, if you mess with us, you better be prepared for the consequences. Okay, I guess. If the consequence is that I get to fight more, I'm okay with that, actually. Mantine and Apom. Okay, okay. We can do that, we can do that. Actually... Okay, who am I sending out? Quagsire and Slugma. Okay, Slugma is not super happy to see that Mantine. And the Mantine is also a Shadow Pokemon. Okay. So, I think that means we should take out Apom first. And can I safely switch out Slugma? I can switch out Slugma for Furret. But I might also just want to leave him in so we can do a double attack. I'm going to leave him in. We'll double attack Apom. See, I'm having to think about it. I'm like weighing the risk-reward here of staying in versus switching out. The risk is Slugma might take a big chunk of damage like he did right there. Oh, geez. I was not thinking it was going to one-hit KO. Okay. I was thinking he might take a chunk of damage, but I was not thinking it was going to be a one-hit KO. And that makes things harder. Geez. Okay. I was like, okay, he'll take a chunk of damage, and we can double attack Apom, and it'll be fine. But yeah, we did not double attack Apom. We did not even single attack Apom. Jeez, we are getting some bad luck right now. Yeah, we're still gonna try double attacking Apom. Astonish. I am astonished. I have been astonished. Bubble Beam, please don't kill. Please live that. Oh my goodness, that is... Stab Bubble Beam is wrecking us. Okay, in hindsight, both of those were not good decisions, but... Okay. Now, I think now we just want to win. I don't even care about catching the Mantine anymore. I just kind of want to win and not die. Alright. Can we win and not die? Wild Gothita in the chat. I forgot about that Pokemon. That's a cute little Pokemon. Okay, same thing as before. I think we're going to double attack the Furret. Furret, you should have gone for walkies, but now you're here, and you're getting double attacked. That's what you get for not going for your walkies, Furret. That's what you get. Should have gone for walkies. Let this be a lesson to all of you. Always go for walkies. Alright, who's taking the Bubble Beam? Quagsire. Oh, Quagsire's taking neutral damage from Bubble Beams, yeah. We might just have to take out the Mantine entirely instead of trying to catch it, because otherwise we might black out, and that would be rather unfortunate. So, yeah, let's try it. Let's try just taking out Mantine. Sorry, I wish I could catch you, but might have to come back and catch you later, buddy. Okay, okay. Sonic Boom, not too bad. Oh, I hope that Bubble Beam doesn't kill. Oh, no, Quagsire. Oh, dear. Oh, and we didn't even get to attack that turn. Oh, dear. Do we have revives, do we? We do have revives. Who do we revive in this situation? I think... Who's on the field? Alright, Mantine and Yanma. I think we revive Flaffy. I think that's what we do. Does Flaffy come in when we do that? Yes, he does. Flaffy comes in. Oh. Yes, she does come in. Wait, did that... Oh, we only had the one turn, so that used our turn. Okay, okay. Oh, if this kills, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, we lived. Barely. Yanma's super fast now. We're not outspeeding Yanma. We can't use items on Furret because Furret's in hyper mode. So we might just have to rely on double attacking Mantine again. Maybe I should have used an item on Flaffy. Okay, okay. I can win this if I cheese it by using the rest of my items. I just don't want to black out. Please survive. Oh dear. I might just... should I just let myself lose this one and then try again later? This fight is not going how I wanted it to go, that's for certain. Yeah, geez. How do I get out of this? I do have some more healing items, but I don't just want to... That's gonna heal 50. But after the super potion heals 50, then Flaffy's gonna get double attacked. And I don't think she's gonna survive it. So I actually think the best move here is to just lose this fight and then come back. Oh man, that sucks. Well, oh yeah, and he's gonna tackle us to death. Oh man, well that's a bummer. I wasn't expecting to lose a fight this early in the game. Rip in peace. Rip in pepperonis. What happens though? Okay, we go back to the PC. Did we lose money from that? Or do we still have all of our money? Oh, we didn't even lose money. Okay, so blacking out is actually not that bad even. Did our Pokemon get healed? They did get healed. Okay, so blacking out is not that bad in this game. We learned something. We didn't lose money. Or maybe we did lose money and we had more than I thought. But we healed. That's good, that's good. Guys, I think this might be where we call it for the night. That guy was a fearsome foe, and he bested us at our current strengths and abilities. But that's okay. We will come back another day. We will come back with a vengeance. We will come back with wrath and fury. And in the meantime, let's go to the chatting screen, guys. Let's pause the game. Actually, before we even pause, we gotta save. We gotta save, we gotta save. Don't forget to save. Alright. Let me pause, and let's chat for a little longer. I want to say thank you guys so much for coming to the stream today. It was so much fun to see you guys. I want to remind you guys, as always, you matter. And I'm proud of you. God loves you. And let's think about who we're going to raid today. First of all, I have a notification. What do I have here? Oh, the notification is literally just, congratulations, you did a stream. Well, thank you, Twitch, for congratulating me on doing a stream. Next time, congratulate me on doing a stream without dropping 18,000 frames. I do apologize for all the technical difficulties we had today, guys, but again, thank you so much for being here, and it was so good to see all of you. And follow... Oh, yes! Let me, while I'm thinking about it, before we raid out, let me find the VOD channel so I can send it to you guys. We already have the VODs from the first two streams up there. I'm gonna have to... Gonna have to pull into another tab here for a minute. Let's see. Your channel. Where's the your channel? Oh, come on. YouTube, why do you keep moving things? There it is. View my channel. There is the YouTube channel for the VODs. Trick and you follow. Thank you so much, Woozy. There's the YouTube channel for the VODs. If you guys want to see what crazy antics went down in the first stream, or if you want to catch up on Pokémon Colosseum, catch up on the lore, you guys are welcome to check out the VOD channel and see what kinds of antics we get up to in there. Okay, I think I know who we're going to raid. We are going to raid someone who I was talking about earlier. You might have missed it, but earlier we were talking about a very cool and very wholesome streamer called Cupcake Dex. Cupcake Dex is a super big Pokemon fan as well, and Cupcake Dex was the one who suggested to me that I should make a choose your starter perfume, which is like such a funny idea and also such a good idea. Cupcake Dex also has a series where she bakes desserts based on different Pokemon, which is just such a cool idea, and I love watching her do what she does. Right now she is streaming Legends ZA. So if you guys are trying to avoid Legends ZA spoilers, I totally understand. But that being said, let's go say hi to her. And guys, again, thank you so much for being here. And we're gonna end and we're gonna raid out. Thank you again.